I think I'm back. Am I back or am I back with the new streaming link, guys? I don't understand what exactly happened. My internet was disconnected and my internet was disconnected, guys. Oh, I started with something online chess Olympiad quarterfinals. Oh God. I- this is something insane. I'll change it. Wait, and the name has changed something. All these things happened. I don't know exactly, but definitely this is not the title which we want. Champions Chess Tour. I got disconnected, guys. Skilling Open will write down. Magnus Carlsen. Carlsen versus Wesley So. Join us in live stream. Champions Chess Tour. Yeah, guys, I was disconnected and I started from the new link only somehow. Yeah, I'm changing the thumbnail. It is just started with the new link and everything. I don't know why it is exactly happened like that. Usually it doesn't happen like this, that the stream never gets over, but today it happened like that. So I'll just change the thumbnail also, guys. How to change the thumbnail, I just need to figure it out. Once I figure it out, then I will just I changed the name. That's what I can see. I changed it. I hope it is changed. Am I there, guys? Yeah, just give me a second, guys. I'll be changing the thumbnail also because this thumbnail is not at all this thumbnail. Okay, wait, just give me a chance to change everything. Yeah, now it is better. The internet issue is there. I'm where I'm staying, so this is what happened in here. So are we back? Changes are saved and I think we are back now. Okay, I think we are back. Yeah, I was I got disconnected and everything was haywire. So let's see. Refresh. Okay, guys, are we here? Please do like the stream, guys, if you are new here, and we are going to continue with our commentary also and everything. Okay, we're going to continue here. Okay, the third game is going to start after some time and we will look at the game once again. Guys, please let me know if you can hear me properly and everything is cool. Everything is cool. Just let me know. Really, it is still showing me that the streams that is also the same. I think I have changed it. It is not still changed. Okay, I think it is changed now. Yeah, it is changed. It shows that it is changed. Well, I really don't know, Ajit, what is the like, but super chat definitely I will get the money. Means 30% will be taken by the YouTube and remaining 70% I will get. Super chat definitely I'll get, but the super sticker I don't know because I never use super sticker for anything else also. So guys, we'll be waiting. So what happened, we were looking at this position when the rooks were exchanged. I felt like black is getting chances. So black did a very great job of putting the knight in the center of the board and followed by he just kept on exchanging pieces and then he used his both the knights to the great use, I will say. Like that was the main thing about this whole thing. Knight f d5, then a3, knight d3, and b3. Okay, these all these moves are pretty strong moves. Knight e4, the way he used knight, it's very fascinating. Very fascinating. Knight e4, he did not give any chance to bishops to come out. Parag, there are already other people are Miss Niklesh Bhai and Nubair Bhai are doing, no? So that is like I'm doing it here today because I might be sleeping after some time. That's what I think, but I'm still being here because you guys are supporting the channel. So guys, do like the stream. If you are here, new here, do like the stream so that more people will come and join us also, because the games are still yet to start and we are going to discuss. So if you have any questions, you can definitely ask me, guys. They will come back. Amar Akbar Anthony will definitely come back. But right now, just enjoy with me. That is also good. But that was a little bit unexpected that we ended the miss. My stream was ended. This never happens, but today it happened somehow. Now we can become grandmaster. Well, Sairaj, I am 17. No, okay. At 17, it is not that difficult. Also, definitely you can do it, but you need to give a lot of efforts, I will say, because if you are putting lots of effort, then only it is possible for you. Otherwise, it will not be possible. Because see, I'm quite like I'm already 30 and I'm still feeling like okay, I can work hard and maybe I can do it. It all depends upon our hard work and everything. So we need everything to become a grandmaster, not just the willpower, but also the ability to work hard consistently every single day. That is also something which we really need. Okay. Well, how can you join the class? You can definitely join my class by miss the details are there in my description. I'll just putting the description. You can visit my website, that is Atul missincrediblechess.com. You can miss I'll just write down if you are incredible chess is my website, guys. That website, if you visit, then definitely you will get to see. Just give me a second, guys. I'm just writing down the things here. Yeah, we are back. Okay, I have put it, guys, in the I'm going to pin it. Okay, fine. I hope like your all questions will be hi sir, back after long time. Yes, back after long time, I'll say. And the third game has started, guys. The third game has started. We'll see what happened in this game. Again, Karokan has been played by Magnus Carlsen, and Wesley So is back with the action with yeah, you want Wesley So to win the game. Yeah, correct. Bishop into c5, queen g4, knight e7. Yeah, we all want Wesley So to win the game because Wesley So is someone who will be the new face of everything, guys. He'll be the new face. That's why we all want him to win the game and tournament and everything. So that's quite understandable. Magnus Carlsen is there. Vasuli Bhai, yes, definitely. Vasuli Bhai should definitely try to Vasul. Will definitely try to Vasuli doing the Vasuli, guys. But let's see what happens in this game also, because we are still thinking about the games, how they are going to proceed and everything. So we are not yet sure right now, but definitely the things might change very soon. Guys, do like the stream, because I feel like earlier almost 10 people were watching with us. Now the stream was accidentally ended by me, and that's why I started with a new link. Yeah, you are right. Wesley deserves. Not every time we can see Carlsen as winner. Yeah, definitely. We want a new winner. Miss, basically, I feel like we should have a new winner. If we are going to have a new winner, then only the things will also be heating up. Otherwise, it will be pretty difficult every time if you are just going to look at the winner and Carlsen is there. But obviously, Carlsen is Carlsen. Like, he is the world chess champion, and he has dominated the world since last you can say 7 years. In the year of 2013 he became the world chess champion for the first time, but now you can see that he is still dominating. He is still at the top. He's still at the top. Oh, both the times are frozen. I'll just try to refresh the page. If after refreshing the page, if it helps us, then it will be good. Now I think Magnus Carlsen's time is going on. We still have two games, guys. These two games will take some time to finish also, so let's see. Okay, I think everything is perfect now. You can definitely look at the stream and everything. How you see Firoza as a future? Obviously, Firoza is a great future, man. What can I say? Everybody in the world is rooting for Firoza to Alireza to be the next world chess champion. I think the screen is going on now. I think the screen is going on now. It is fresh, refreshed. The score is 1-1. The still they're fighting, means total score, you can, if you ask me, then it is like a 3-3 score is there. But I'm from Parbhani, Maharashtra. I'm from Parbhani, Maharashtra. So Wesley So कुछ करेंगे या नहीं? Very good stream, sir. Thank you very much, Ashish Ranjan Udgada. Guys, let me know one thing, that I was thinking about making some new series of videos. So which type of series of videos you would love to see, please let me know, guys. If you tell me, then I will be very happy to make a series of videos also for you, because I already decided to make endgame series, which I am going to resume. Miss every week I will be making one video on endgame, but other things also, if you have any suggestions, please do let me know, guys. Please do let me know. All opening details, well, that is a pretty difficult thing to do. All opening details is a pretty difficult. Endgame series will be the best. Yeah, I'm going to continue with the endgame series, guys. That's what is my plan. And once in a while I will be doing the game analysis of latest tournaments, as well as the older, like classical games also I'll be doing. Okay, so let's see how we are going to do all those kind of things. And I'll be happy if you respond in a good way to me. No, Ajit, I don't know him. I don't know him. Opening videos I will not be making, because opening videos are too lengthy, and the theory changes quite often. So it's not that logical to make the videos on openings, because opening changes every day nowadays. But I will be definitely making the videos on end game and middle game, so you can definitely watch and enjoy with me. So guys, coming back to the game, if we are talking about this game, here in this game the opening was completely different. After c6 c5 d5, then d into c5, and then e6, then a3, then bishop into c5, queen g4, knight came to e7, bishop d3 is played, knight g6, knight f3, knight c6, castle, and then queen h5 is played. Obviously the idea is to sometimes play knight g5 and try to attack here, but he plays queen c7, and now the knight g5 might be one of the moves, but after h6 everything will be defended, so he did not go for that thing. Sorry, did not go for that thing. I'll just once again make the yeah, bishop e7, b4, and bishop e7. So guys, we will try to focus on the game and try to understand the game in much more detail, because I also want to enjoy the game. If we have any questions or something like that apart from the game, now we will keep them after some time when we will be having a break. So guys, the task which we are going to do now is like predicting the moves on every single move. Okay, so take any side from you might be thinking from white side or black side, take any side and try to predict the moves from that side of the board. Okay, that's what we will do afterwards, means from this moment onwards we will be doing that thing. Okay, yeah guys, please let the chat also know what is the score and everything. So that is the score. Yeah, definitely. So guys, if you come here new, if you are new here, do like the stream even if you are leaving for the other streams, because I know that there are different things which are happening here, but do like the stream. Okay, yeah, I have a Discord server also, guys. I think I have not put the link or anything, but I have Discord server also, so I'll be you can join my Discord server also. I'll put it afterwards. Maybe you can go to my previous videos and find out the Discord link and you can join it. Right now we will try to focus on the game and try to understand what are the things which are there from the white side. So here this bishop is doing a good job. That's what I think. The bishop on e7 is protecting this knight from jumping here. Okay, it is protecting here, and bishop e8, very nice idea, because if you capture here, then maybe I think it is over protecting the g6 square. It is over protecting the g6 square in that case, because see, knight g5, h6 if it's played, bishop g6 was one of the moves which might be playing. If h into g6, then queen can g6, and the position will be double-edged. So he gives support to this square more, and this queen also can come in the game anytime whenever it wants. Okay, whenever it wants, the queen can also come in the game very easily. So let's see what are the other things which might happen. These two bishops are being very good defenders, I will say, and defending the position quite well. This knight is the one which I would love to get into the game. So maybe the moves like knight d2 might be there on the board, followed by knight f1, knight g3, and I'll try to do something on this side of the board also. Yeah, Hindi, well, Vansh, on my channel all the videos are in English. My channel is in English, and we have the viewers who are good in both the things. Like, I feel like you can understand the English because English is very common, and many of my friends which who miss our viewers are also from different countries. So for them also I feel like for Hindi definitely there are good channels are there. You can definitely watch that. But for my channel right now, for few days at least, I will be doing the videos in English, because that's how I started since September. So it's been quite long time with we are making videos, and I hope that you are understanding whatever I am saying. If is there any problem with my English, please let me know. Yeah, I would also love, but sometimes I will come on Hindi Chess Base India and I'll be doing streams in Hindi. That time definitely you are you can definitely listen to my Hindi also. Yeah, thank you very much, Ashish. And guys, if you are new here, do like the stream, guys, because we started the streaming before some time, but due to the internet connection I got disconnected. Again I started, so We already covered second game, guys. First game also we covered a little bit, second game we covered completely, and when the third game was going to start, we got disconnected, but now we are again here. Yeah, my first elo rating was 2043. I got the rating more than 2000 only. Today thank you very much, guys. Niklesh bhai is doing great job on the channel. Definitely you can enjoy his stream also, because today Nuber bhai is also there, so they are doing excellent job. And the thing is that today the opening which is there on the board is also Karokan opening, and Nuber is a very strong player in Karokan opening, so you might be enjoying his commentary also related to the yeah, we will see guys. Today I have decided to stream here also. Basically I was not going to stream earlier, but I was not feeling sleepy because I am awake every single day. So today also I was not sleeping. I was anyhow going to watch the video, so I thought like maybe I can watch the videos with you guys, and maybe you will also enjoy with me, and we can share some good time together watching the games of Magnus Carlsen and Wesley So, and we'll see who is going to win today because it's very fascinating. Like, Wesley So is trying to crush Magnus Carlsen on his birthday, and Magnus Carlsen is trying to be the undisputed world like champion as always, because he wins almost every tournament. Thank you very much, guys. So here we will continue with the analysis, guys. Knight c3 is played. I was thinking like knight d2 might be, but he played knight c3. Maybe he wants to play knight to b5 and then followed by knight d4. That might be one of the ideas in this position. What else might be the idea behind knight c3? We don't know exactly. Maybe he just wants to connect the rooks, and that's why he is putting the knight on c3, so that knight can jump over to other squares also quite easily. Yeah, in Indian tournament, I think many other Indians are missed. For India, they have kept one complete Indian tour only, where only Indians will be playing. So that is the thing. Well, Wesley So will challenge or not, we don't know exactly. Yeah, Payang, thank you very much. I'm trying to express my thoughts here, and I'm trying to do everything without using the engine, as I do it for myself also. So I am looking at the games from my own perspective, and I'm just trying to express my thoughts, nothing else. Nothing else. I'm just trying to express my thoughts. Niklesh is obviously doing good job, and people enjoy his commentary. He's doing good job, and I'm also trying to do my job, or you can say whatever I feel, I'm just trying to share it, nothing else. No need to compare with anyone. Yeah, Mike and Blazer are matching, I know. Carlsen, see, Carlsen doesn't need my wishes or anything. I want to see a new face. I want to see a new face here on the, like, as the champion. So that's why I'm rooting for Wesley So, nothing else, because Carlsen is the world chess champion since last 7 years. So I think like maybe we can get a new face, and it will be good. And someday or other way it is going to happen, whether I support Magnus Carlsen or not. Somebody will come at some point, and he will definitely win against Carlsen. Okay, who do you think will win today? I am supporting Wesley So. I feel like Wesley So will win today, because he is too much determined. Also, if you have seen since yesterday, there was no player since many tournaments also who was winning against Magnus Carlsen consistently. Okay, but Wesley So has won against Magnus Carlsen 3 times in 6 games. This is itself is a big thing. And yesterday, if you have seen the game where Wesley So was not taking the draw, the second game, which he kept on playing and playing and playing, and finally he just won the game because Magnus Carlsen made a big blunder. So it shows that mentally he is very strong, and he wants to win. So the willpower is there. So that's why also I feel like he has the guts to become the champion today. So let's see what happens. Yeah, he is fighting very hard, and Let's see what happens here, guys. We will try to understand whatever is happening. So queen d7, okay, fine. Queen d7 is played here by black. And what do you think, guys? Do one thing, like suggest the moves from any one side. Take one side, whatever side you want to take. If you are taking the white side, then suggest the moves from white side. Don't suggest the moves from black side. If you are taking the black side, Miss Magnus side, then suggest the moves from black side, and try to guess the moves accurately, and with the reason, if you can tell me, that will be much more better. Okay, just instead of just talking about some random stuff, we'll talk about the game and try to understand the intricacies of the game. That will be much more useful stream for you also and for me also. Okay. So queen h3 is played by white here, but queen h3, what to do? What to do here? Queen h3 ke baad, like what do you think about queen h3? Guys, please be good in the chat. There is no hatred for anyone. Niklesh Jain is also our good friend, so just be good in the chat and try to discuss about the chess. I will love that if you talk about chess. Okay, I will love it if you talk about chess. So guys, come back to chess, guys. Come back to chess. I am streaming here just because of chess, not for anything else. Okay, I'm being very honest. I'm here just because of chess, and I wanted to look at the games and just share with you. So just look at the chess and enjoy the games. When there will be a break, we'll talk about something else also, but it should be related to chess. Well, king f3 is suggested by here. King f3. Why king f3? I don't understand what f3. F3 is already protected by Miss. F3 is already with the knight. Knight f4 maybe you are saying, but knight f4 cannot play because queen h7 is there. Queen h7 is there. Maybe queen h3 is played with some other threats also. Somehow I feel, I don't know exactly what are the threats here, but the threads can be at some point related to this pin also over this diagonal. That might be one of the moves which might happen. Maybe he just want to bring the rook to d1 and followed by knight e4 can also be coming on the board, or he might just capture and then play knight e4, because rook will be there on the d file and the knight will be jumping towards the king side. That will also be good in a good try by him. Without bringing back the queen, knight g5. I think knight g5, whenever you play bishop into g5 will be happening, and the game means the pieces will be exchanged. The more you exchange the pieces, because this knight is very important for us to attack on black's king. That's what I would think. And Wesley So is waiting. Wesley So is waiting here because these pawns are there, no? Means the weaknesses are there. These pieces are also a little bit passive, and that's the reason, like I feel like rook a d1 might be played very soon on the board, very soon, and black needs to play very precisely, because this bishop is not coming out because this queen is there. This bishop is doing just the defense thing. The rook on f8 is also very awkwardly placed, so only way to open up the position can be with the f5 move. But if you go for the f5 move, then also I'm not sure, like it will again open up the bishop's diagonal. I think queen h3 is placed to prevent f5. That's what, like f5 is also prevented. And the thing is that after ef6 also the game is getting opened up, and this bishop will be very happy if the a1 to h8 diagonal is opened up. Waiting queen h3. Yeah, SP seem cramped up for Magnus. Yeah, definitely the pieces. Yeah, he went for like this thing, and this bishop is now a little bit happy. That's what I will say. Like, yeah, Magnus Carlsen is pretty low on time, and that might be one of the dangerous things for him. But okay, he is the world chess champion. You cannot say like he is in, because every time you will be getting 10 seconds extra also, guys, after every move. So increment is there. So rook into e6 is played. He gave up the pawn. He's saying like, okay, you want to capture the pawn, capture the pawn. Now what about the move bishop f7? Then rook will be attacked. The rook will be attacked. The rook might come back. If the rook comes back, then queen into h3, g into h3, then it will not be good. So I think after bishop f5, the move like maybe bishop f5 will become bishop f7, then bishop f5 will come. Right? It might come bishop f5. F5, that is what we are thinking. Like if it comes on the board, then We'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens here. Bishop f7, bishop f5, bishop into e6, bishop into e6 is there. And once we get the bishop on f5, the rook will also come on e1 square, right? The rook will out. Queen into e6, Nishant. I think he doesn't need to exchange the queens. No, rook is much more better placed here than the queen, because light square weaknesses are there, and if black exchanges the light square bishop, then I think like black will be in trouble. His light square bishop is very important for black, so he will try to retain the bishop on the board. And this move is also not coming on the board, because every time queen into h7 check, king will be completely exposed in that case. So that move is also out of question, I will say. Means knight will not be jumping on f4 square. If the knight is not jumping on the f4 square, then we don't know exactly. Knight e7. Okay, he did not go for bishop f7, and he is controlling the f5 square. Okay, that is also interesting. Now there are threats, and with knight e7, knight is also protecting the pawn on d5. Now what to do from white side? It is a big question, guys. It is a big question. Guys, do like the stream. Okay, do like the stream and support the channel, guys. Your all likes, and if you are new here, you can even subscribe also. That will be good. Okay, nice rook lift. Yeah, he can definitely do that thing. And should Wesley bring the second rook into the game? I am a little bit skeptical about this thing. Rook a e1 might be played, but now he is preparing for bishop f7, guys. Here no longer bishop f5 is not possible, because he is controlling the f5 square also. So, and if he brings the rook back, then queen into h3 is coming, g into h3. So rook a1, maybe it might be possible, but in that case we need to see something more, like how we are going to continue after that. Means after bishop f7, how to continue, we need to figure it out. So there is no concrete path to do that. So what to do? Bishop b5. Okay. You want to play bishop b5 and exchange the bishop here? Yeah, might be possible. Yeah, bishop b5 might be possible, because he left that square. So bishop b5 might be possible, because if the queen moves anywhere, then we can capture here. But okay, but in that case our bishop is also going. No, we need our bishop somewhere on this diagonal. Don't you think so? Means we need our bishop or not? I am not that sure. Wow, congrats, Saurabh. Keep going, and keep enjoying chess also. Keep going and keep enjoying chess. But one thing is also there, Amrish, that the bishop on e8 is also a very crucial piece, because it is defending everything in the position. So that is also one of the things. But here we can see like Wesley is thinking for a long time for the first time, because until now he was just playing fast. So what we should do? Yeah, we need to think about it properly, because if we don't think about it properly, then okay, he has played bishop b5, but I did not like the bishop b5 move, but he still played that move, and he, the engine bar also gone up for black. I don't understand this move, to be honest. I don't understand this move, because I was not at all thinking about bishop b5, but he played bishop b5. Why did he play bishop b5? Because this bishop was doing good on this diagonal. No, why to play bishop b5? Okay, still we are not that much high level players to understand all these things, but with general understanding, I was feeling like bishop should not be going away from the main diagonal. Yeah, it came on bishop b5. We don't know exactly. It came there. Now bishop e8 might be exchanged. Maybe the bishop e8 might be exchanged in this position. Yeah, your move mashed. Your move mashed. Yeah, yeah, what else was possible? That's what I was saying. Rook maybe double. That was that is something which I was thinking. Just doubling the rooks and allowing him to capture on e6 was also one of the options here. It means even if you play bishop f7, you can always capture it back with our rook here, and that should also be okay, I think. That should also be okay. Now white has the choice to exchange the pieces or not. And do you think that he will exchange the bishop here? Bishop into e8 is one of the moves. It was a good idea. Exchanging the bishop, bad idea. Maybe Naval Kedar, maybe it is one of the bad ideas in the position. But exchange may down ho again and white. Okay, bye please, just please. Well, we are enjoying here also. I'm enjoying here because we are extra like doing. They're also doing great job there. I hope you are enjoying both channels. We are both enjoying the channels. Okay, I was just checking out and knight f4. Okay, bishop f4 and knight f4. Knight is okay. After exchanging, I think bishop f4 will be better for black. Okay, that's what you think. Okay, fine. Knight f4 is suggesting, yeah. But here white is on the move. No, white will decide now what to play because the time is also one of the important factors, guys, in this position because Magnus Carlsen is having very low time and. Okay, he has captured on f6. Oh my god, he has captured it and what? He came back with this. Okay, he has given up the exchange, guys. He has given up the exchange. I did not even consider giving up the exchange. That is something which is very interesting, I shall say. Guys, I'm a little bit hungry, so I'll be having some biscuits. I hope you won't mind it. Yeah, too many moves because the time is very low now, so they will be playing very fast now. Yeah, here rook into f6 was played, then rook into f6, then queen into c8, rook into c8, bishop d3, knight f4 came, knight e2. White is saying like, okay, you want to exchange, you exchange on d3, no problem. But black is exchange up, guys, and the bishops are also getting exchanged. Miss, I don't know exactly. Bishop d3 might be played here on this board. Yeah, maybe bishop d3 might be one of the moves on the board. Thank you, guys. Rook e1. Okay, rook e1. I don't think so. He will exchange the rooks. Knight is very well placed in the center of the board. That's what I will say. Now you can bring the rook. Now you can bring the rook, but you should also pay. Now he will bring the rook. That's it there. Bishop into d3 might be possible on the board, and after bishop d3, we have the choice to capture the rook into the knight, because after that we are also threatening knight e6 because the c2 pawn is also protected. If he captures the c2, then the knight will be doing the jumping spots here. Knight e6 will be coming, rook into g7 is there, so black will be a little bit in trouble. So black needs to be careful not to capture the bishop on d3, but we never know. Magnus Carlsen always comes up with something interesting, and he might find out something here. King f7, yeah, he protected the knight here. Okay, bishop e2. He is not going for the exchanges. Now what? If we capture bishop into c2, then is knight into c2 good here? No, we don't need to capture on c2. Let him capture. Okay, he captured there. White doesn't need to capture there. Bishop g4, he attacked the rook. Rook came to the c4 square. Bishop e2. Again, he's asking the question to the rook. Where are you going to go? Rook doesn't have, all the squares are blocked. Okay, he has c7 square. c8 again. I think again bishop g4 might be played on the board. Rook c4. Is he going to draw the game or what? Oh my god, they're going to draw the game or what? Oh, bishop g4 will be a draw. Oh, they have drawn the game. See? They have drawn the game here. They have drawn the game. Draw, agreed. Okay, this was a pretty interesting game, I'll say, like the way they played. But okay, where the main evaluation changed was when he played bishop b5. We need to figure out what to play after bishop, means instead of bishop b5, we need to figure out. So here we have this move which we were discussing, rook a e1. Okay, then bishop f7 might be played, and yeah, in the next game he might be playing with the black pieces, but if he manages to draw the game, then they will go into the tie breaks. And one more time I will tell you that Wesley So or the Vasuli Bhai you say, he has won against the Magnus Carlsen in tie breaks earlier also. So Wesley So is quite okay, even if it goes to the tie breaks. Knight f4, here you want, okay, white is on the move. No, white needs to play something here. Thank you, Sanjuji. Thank you very much. So guys, here what to do? Rook a e1, and then what? Then what to do? Can we play bishop b5 now? Because now it is different, or no? Bishop should be there on this diagonal only, I think. Bishop should be there on this diagonal only. We don't need to go to the other diagonals. Okay, this is pretty difficult position. Okay, we will just leave the position like that only. If we are just going to leave the position, then which move is possible? I'm not understanding exactly. If we move the knight, then the bishop is hanging. But rook into f6 is something which we were thinking. But here, yeah, definitely we can play rook into f6 here. Queen into h3. And then now we have g into h3. Or do we have something else also here in this position? Can we play rook into f7? Rook into f7 or rook into g6 is also there, because rook into f7 means rook into e7 is also there. Rook into f7, if I go, then black will be better. No, not that, because this is coming. So we need to think. We need to think in this position. Should we capture the queen or should we capture something else? Now rook into g6. Okay, now you are suggesting rook into g6 in this position. Okay, fine. Rook into g6, and if I capture, if I don't capture, if I go back, let's suppose I go to the h5 square, then what? Oh, okay, we can capture here maybe, I think. Rook into g7, king into g7, and there is a discovered check is coming. Rook into, knight into here, and then we can capture the knight here. Yeah, then we can capture the knight here. Pretty good, because see, this all these bishops are there. If he goes this here, then knight into e7 is a check and mate only directly, so he needs to give up the queen. Or if he comes here, then what? Then also I think we can just can we just play knight into e7? This is also good enough for us. We have 1 2 3 4 pieces are there, and okay, that is good enough. Rook is there. One rook is handled here, and we'll be having 3 minor pieces for the, okay, black's king is pretty bad. Amazing variation, guys. This is something which I did not even see. Thanks Nishant for telling me. Amazing variation, good game. Guys, if you are new here, do like the stream, guys. Make it 50 likes. Itna to banta hai. We are streaming at this time at 1 o'clock, so your all support is very important for us. Okay, Yeah, he has to reveal the best weapon, but what is his best weapon? He is trying something new also every time. Like he is playing Karokan, which usually he doesn't play. Usually he doesn't play Karokan, and he's playing Karokan here. So, but I like the way Wesley So played. He is see in this full tournament. If you have seen, like Wesley So, I mean, not only tournament but in the match, the final match which we are looking at, guys, Wesley So is constantly pressurizing Magnus Carlsen. Constantly, he's not letting him go. He's not letting him just slow down or something like that. In each and every game, whatever it might be, he is putting some kind of pressure on him, and that is something which we need to learn from these games, because it's not at all easy. See here, the variation which we looked at, rook into e6 doesn't come to us naturally, because rook into e6 we always think like bishop f7 will come, and there will be a losing, like we will lose the exchange, so we don't go for rook into e6 straight away only. But if we go a little bit further, then I think bishop f5 is definitely one of the best moves in the position, and we cannot capture here because that will be just lost position. So the thing is that, okay, we are capturing the pawn on e6, but black cannot capture the rook on e6. Very nice. And Magnus obviously understand all these things. Knight e7 was played, and then bishop b5. Why this is little bit okay? He played queen here, then rook into f6. Another good idea. Here obviously queen into h3 was not a possibility earlier, because if you play queen into h3, then rook into f8 will be played and white will be winning. That is not the possibility. Rook into f6, queen into c8, this. And sometimes I wonder how these top players understand this kind of things, like when to go for this kind of exchange sacrifices, because earlier when Petrosian was there, he used to give exchange sacrifices, but now these top players are giving exchange sacrifices, and it seems to be very interesting to me. We need to learn a lot. Thank you. I hope you will enjoy also, because we will be doing lots of other things also, and on my channel you can definitely find out many videos related to chess. And well, sometimes I also feel like enjoying and all, but I need some company for doing that. If I'm alone, then it becomes very difficult to crack the joke and laugh at it yourself. But if the chat is good and friendly, then I enjoy a lot. It depends upon the chat also. I think like you are being friendly, and you are also helping me to talk about chess, because if you just talk about other things, then the interaction will not be just chat. It means it will not be just like the chess. It will be involving many more things. Thank you, Parag Saxena. Thank you very much. Yeah, so just going, I also feel like my channel will grow slowly and gradually. It will take time, and I have lots of patience, and to be honest, I do many other things also. So the channel is something which is not the first priority in my life. I am ready to invest my time slowly and gradually, because I do coaching, I still practice also on my own, and I have some other things also to take care of at home. So I cannot give too much of time to just YouTube, because I need to take care of my finances and everything. I hope you understand. So guys, if you have any chess questions, do ask me, because this game was pretty short and we just looked at this game. So if you have any questions, do ask me. And today only we had a tournament also. If you have not seen the video of that tournament, I live stream about the tournament, and you can visit my website incrediblechess.com, and definitely you will get to know about my academy, because I have personal and group classes also there. So was it good decision to draw the last match? Obviously it was a good decision, no? Because the position was very double-edged, and Magnus Carlsen was having very less time. So because if you see the last position, it is not at all clear, because white is having two bishops, and I will tell you from my own experience that when you have two bishops and when you have more time also than your opponent, you are much more confident in playing. And black, even though is exchange up in this position. The knight on d4 is very excellently placed. It cannot be dislodged so easily by any of the black piece. Okay, knight c6 or something like that will come, but that will definitely give some chances for white only. So white has two bishops. That's the one of the reason why he went for. And one more thing is, like, after bishop into c2, the rook constantly needs to be there to protect against the threats. Means knight into c2 is one of the thing, and we cannot just ignore it. Because see, I will tell you why rook c6 is not a good idea. Because after rook c6, rook c7, rook c1 is coming, and the bishop cannot move because we are attacking the bishop with knight as well as the rook. And if we are attacking both the pieces, the bishop cannot move because the rook will be hanging in that case. So if the rook is hanging, so that's the reason he needs to go back to the safety, that is rook c8. So he's attacking bishop g4, again the rook on c8. In order to stop it, we have to play rook c4. Again he attacks. So rook is not having any safe squares to go. Only c7 is there, but c7 is a blunder. That's why it is a draw. Otherwise you need to give up the bishop. Yeah, I hope you got it. Sir, जब आपकी 100K आएगी उस वक्त याद रखना हमें. Yes, definitely Parag will definitely remember. Well, Payank, I have already given the link in the top. I have pinned it. You can just visit my website on incrediblechess.com. My academy's name is Incredible Chess Academy. It is completely online academy, and I have the website that is incrediblechess.com. If you want to enroll for any kind of courses, then definitely there is the registration form is there. You can register through it, and then I will tell you the next procedure, how to go further. Okay. Stalemate when there is no legal move left for the opponent, but draw happens either by agreement or 3-4 repetition. With stalemate also it agrees, draw is there. Yeah, definitely. Okay, guys, we are waiting for the last game. I hope that the last game will be interesting, and it might decide the everything also. With alongside Yasser Sarawan, best analyst. Okay, thank you very much for the compliment, but Yasser Sarawan is a legend, guys. He's a legend, and he has contributed a lot to chess, and I feel like to be there by his side, it takes a lot of efforts also, because he has played in top level tournaments, in candidates tournament, and at some point Yasser Sarawan was one of the top players in the world. He was among the top 5 players in the world. So to be there by his side, it will take a lot of time, and I need to be there at his stage. It will happen today only. I think it will happen today only, but I have huge respect for Yasser Sarawan. His writings are also good. You can read about his writings, guys. He has written Chess Brilliance is one of his favorite book, or like famous books. Yasser Sarawan's books are also very famous. That as you are talking about Yasser Sarawan, there are multiple books which like 2 or 3 books which I have also seen. You can read those books, and you will definitely learn from him, because his language also is very good, and the way he explains is also very fascinating. Because earlier I was not looking at all those streams, but ever since the St. Louis club started, from that moment onwards, Yasser Sarawan was doing phenomenal commentary. Means they have that trio is there. Means Jennifer Shad is there, and then the other guy is there. I don't remember his name exactly. What is, means I know him, means I have seen his many streams, but somehow his name is not coming. He is 2600 player, and Yasser Sarawan is there. So I always like Yasser Sarawan's commentary. And obviously Maurice Ashley is there. Maurice Ashley is one of the best commentators in the world. When it comes to live commentary, Maurice Ashley is one of the best. The rapid blitz and bullet rating depict no, not Maurice Ashley. I'm talking about the other guy who is 2600 player, Sachin. What is his name? I don't remember exactly. Maurice, I know. I have even met Maurice once. Miss, I have seen him when I was playing in Spain. That time Maurice was there in Spain. And he visited our tournament. So that time I saw him. Means I did not talk with him, but I saw him. He was there in the tournament hall. Ah, yeah. Correct. Alejandro is name. He was a very strong player, but now he has completely given up playing. He just streams, and he is doing commentary and all those things. But he is definitely a very strong player. I have seen his games also. Yeah, Maurice Ashley did best commentary when Anand sir spent 1.43 seconds on the fourth move against Marine. Yeah, not only Maurice Ashley, actually in that stream, if you have seen it quite closely, Daniel King was also there. Daniel King is my all-time favorite. I have his 18 DVDs I have, and I have seen, to be honest, I have seen 5 DVDs completely, and other DVDs I have just checked, and one of his DVDs is related to one of my favorite opening, means not one of my favorite opening, that is the Nashdorf, and that DVD I have checked 2-3 times. Means I have watched that DVD of Daniel King. That power play series is amazing. Daniel King and Maurice Ashley is the deadly combination, I'll say, when it comes to the live commentary also, and other things also. His channel is also there. I always try to look at his channel and learn from him, because he goes into the depth also, and he talks about some very good nice things. Okay, the game has started, guys. Come back to the chess. Come back to the chess. E4 has been played here by Magnus and Wesley. So what he's going to do? Is he going to play E4, E5 or something else today? I hope that he will play E4, E5. Okay, why the game is not starting on my screen, I don't know exactly, but I will again try it. The game is starting here or not. Somehow it is stuck. On chess.com it is stuck. The game has started or not, guys? It is still not there. After E4 they have not played anything. Okay, I'm checking on other websites. It's okay, E4, E5. Okay, good. Knight of 3, Knight C6, Bishop B5, Knight of 6. Okay, they are going for something. Okay, I'll be looking at this game from the black side, guys. I want to support Wesley So. That's why I will. Okay, man. I like to play this opening from black side also, because I have played E4, E5 in my own games also. Knight into E5, Rook into E5, Castle D4. Okay, this is very standard. Bishop F6, Rook E1, Rook E8. Very standard opening is going on. C3. And at some point this knight needs to move, and once the knight will move, the bishop also comes in the game. That's what he played. Knight E8. Okay, very good. Knight E8 played. Then D5, this bishop. All this is theory, guys. All these moves are theory. We will be reaching at one position, and when they will be reaching at one position, we will be try to analyze the games also. Yeah, Rylop is I like to this position from the black side. That's why we are going to look at this position from the black side, guys. Thank you for liking the stream also, guys. Make it 50 likes if you are new here. That will be a good support for the channel also, if you make it 50 likes, because earlier when I was streaming that time, it was almost 70-80 likes. So here also you are there to support. And I think they are just going to draw the game, and they are going to decide the game in tie breaks. That's what they want. This is just they are going for the draw. Nishant, you are Nishant, you are right. I think like they might be going for the draw very quickly. They're just exchanging and exchanging. The way they are playing so fast, I feel okay. They have drawn also. They have drawn the game. They have drawn the game so fast. Come on. They just want to play tie breaks. They don't want to play anything. They don't want to grind down. Now everything will be done in the tie breaks. This is quite funny, guys. This is quite funny there. Yeah, very fast. So fast. Wesley So played so fast. This is all theory. This is all theory, and whatever I was like talking about, they were playing like that. Yeah, they are conserving their energy. That's what they are doing. Why would Magnus went for a draw? Does he have not advantage here with white? No, this position is not advantage with the white pieces. Okay, if you are talking about the white pieces, then you have the advantage. But the opening which they selected, see, this opening is considered as one of the most drawish openings in the recent times when it goes to knight e4. Okay, the thing is that only if you want to complicate the situation, then there are other alternatives are there. That d4 is also one of the moves which is there on the board. That might be complicated, or you have other moves also here. Maybe the move like rook e1, then knight d6 was played, but definitely d4 is one of the moves which might complicate the game a little bit. And I don't know exactly, like maybe knight d6 capture, then this, and then knight f5 queen d8 king d8, and the Berlin opening you might have heard about this opening, and which is very complicated, and I don't know whether they want to play the opening to the which is most popular, because Berlin has been there since ever since Kramnik defeated Kasparov in 2000. He defeated with this opening only, and after that many people who don't want to go for the complications, they go for the simplest move in this position, that is rook e1, and after rook e1 the reputation of this line is like after knight d6 knight e5 bishop e7, this is very equal. Means you can even look at the games of our great Vishwanathan Anand. He has played this opening many times from both the sides. He has played 3-4 games in this one. Yeah, Nepo used Berlin opening, but that is a very complicated opening, I'll say. That is a very complicated. Berlin is very complicated. Means the biggest expert is obviously Kramnik in the world, but if you have followed the games of World Chess Champion also, Magnus Carlsen won against Vishy Anand just playing the Berlin opening. That was the main thing. Like everybody thought like Berlin will not be that much good, but Berlin is the opening where you can grind down your opponent, you can play on your energy. But rapid or blitz is not the place where you grind down your opponent with the energy. You need to play quicker and everything. So Berlin takes a lot of time. It is all about patience, and for rapid, Berlin is not that suitable. They always try to do many things and everything. Sanju, for the last time, I request you not to compare the things. It is not good to compare. Everybody has different styles. Everybody has different choices. So that is how people enjoy Niklesh Bhai's stream also. So I also come there. So don't compare. Everybody is good at their place. So just enjoy wherever you are enjoying. Just enjoy. Why to compare the things? Don't compare. Just enjoy. Guys, now we are waiting for I hope the doubts which were there related to this thing is now over, and let's see what happens. Okay guys, just for the sake of one thing, Vincent Kamer is playing. His rating is 2900. And what day is it today? Today is Title Tuesday. Oh, Title Tuesday is happening, or what, guys? Is Title Tuesday happening, or is it little bit late after? Is it already happened, or what? Do you know Title Tuesday is going on? Yeah, Magnus Carlsen is pretty good in blitz. That's what I also think so. No, it's not there. Okay, fine. I thought like Title Tuesday is there or something like that. I was wondering. Okay, Title Tuesday might be happening tomorrow. Might be. Yes, definitely. I'll be making videos on Magnus Carlsen. I already have different videos on Magnus Carlsen and our great Vishy Anand, but there both of them I did not cover until now. But I will definitely cover those games also very soon. Guys, I will take a little bit short break before the tie breaks are going to happen. I'll take a very short break and I'll come back. Okay. I'll just come back in just 1 minute, because tie breaks will be intense. I hope so, and because the result is going to be there. So just stay tuned with me. Don't leave. I'll be come back in just 1 minute. Okay, I'll just come back. Okay, I'm back. So when the games are going to happen, play zone, let's focus on the new games which might happen. Thanks for waiting for me, guys. I hope the games will also happen very soon. Whichever game starts, we are ready for the games. Well, that is a big question, guys. Why Anand doesn't play? Because okay, guys, he has played many tournaments. He is more comfortable with the normal over the board tournaments. Because to play online, you need to be good in other things also. Means not just the game. You need to be good in mouse, means in handling of the mouse and all. And you can consider his age. He's more than 50. So at this age, if you are just asking him to learn something new, it is difficult, right? Means some of you might be there who are elder, they might understand this thing that learning something new at a little bit older age is very difficult. So, and he doesn't want to play and prove anything because he has already proved anything in the world. He doesn't have anything to prove to anyone. So he is not comfortable. Maybe that's why he is not playing, because it's not the pure chess, you can say. Online chess is not the pure chess. Like, you need to be good in many more other things also. But when the tournaments will happen on the over the board, definitely he will be playing. And one more thing is there, you should maybe you might not be knowing, but for 3-4 months he was stuck in Germany, and after long time, just 2 months back, he came back to India, and he is having a great time with his family. So that is also one of the things that he's spending good time with the family, and is happy. Do you think 2D or 3D makes a difference online chess versus over the board? Definitely it makes a difference, I think, because as I was mentioning, like, online chess is on the screen, and the young generation who has already played on laptop and everything, they are very comfortable with it. But the other things are not that. Means, to be honest, I was also not that online player. Now only I am learning. I bought a new mouse for that thing. Your mouse should be very good. You need to practice with it, and to improve your accuracy related to the mouse also, I'm practicing. Means, for the people who wants to, I will just tell you, for the people who wants to improve your accuracy related to the mouse, then you can there is one website is called as Aim Booster. So you can practice your mouse skills on that, because online chess is not just about knowing chess and playing chess well. It's also about handling your mouse well. So that is also. But in over the board tournament, you are, since childhood you are playing on the board, no? So your hands, your moves are very fast. It comes very naturally to you. Means, I have played plenty of games over the board, so I'm more comfortable playing on the board. Even bullet or blitz also I can play there much more faster and much more comfortably. I can see the board and I can feel it. So it depends upon person to person. Younger generation will say that online chess is much more comfortable for them. So it depends upon your own perspective. Means how you are developed. Well, this tournament is having a huge prize money. I think the first prize is around 30-40 lakhs. I don't know exactly, but the overall prize fund of this whole tour is I think 11 crores in Indian rupees. So that is also a huge amount, I will say. Huge amount. I like this game in this full tour. Like, this game was very classic game. Like, the way Wesley So played with his knights reminds me of the Vishy Anand's games. Vishy Anand always played very nicely with his knights. Yeah, that is a big question, like how players are going to transition into. But the thing is that if you have always played on the over the board on the chessboard, then it is not that much difficult for you. You'll definitely get to play it. Online chess is Nowadays only you are playing more, but before that also online chess was there, but we used to play online chess just for testing something, or preparing for some line or something. Like if I prepare something, then I will play a good number of games particularly on that opening, just to have the feel of the position. But now everything is changing. Even in with its games also, you can see with it just now started playing his novelties and everything in the online tournaments. Until now he was playing his other openings which were not his main core preparation. Yeah, that is also there, pre-moving and all those things. Yeah, in chess nice pre-move. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. Like guys, as I said like earlier, it's not just the chess. When it comes to online chess, you need to be always in stress also, that disconnection should not happen, because we have seen in some of the tournaments disconnection happened, and that is not a good thing, right? Okay, today they are saying like Armageddon hoga. Maybe we never know. If it happened, then it will be more fun. We will enjoy today till the end. We'll enjoy. So guys, your prediction, what will be the choice of opening? Will Magnus Carlsen stick to the Caro-Kann, or will he play something more aggressive in Blitz? What do you think? Just let me know. Sanju, whose highest rating you are asking? My rating, or overall highest rating in the world? D4. Okay, Nilesh is saying D4, Magnus ki 2882. Yeah. Yeah, Magnus is 2882. No, Parag, the tiebreak, if it's if these two games drawn, then Armageddon will happen. But Armageddon, even if it's draw, Black wins. QGD is Sachin's suggestion. Nilesh is suggesting, yeah, C4. Okay, D4 or C4. Don't you think so that he will play something like E4? Well, I don't know the rule of Armageddon. Maybe they will toss. Maybe, I don't know exactly. Knight of 3, maybe King's Gambit. Definitely he will not play King's Gambit. He doesn't want to gambit himself. No. I am eating Diwali Farar. I did not eat that much. I'm still having biscuits. Parle-G is there. My favorite since my childhood. Farar, I have Farar, but I have only Chuda. I don't know whether you might be knowing Chuda. So I just have that thing. Or Murmure or Churmure, whatever you call. It's there. Other things I already finished. Chakli and all I finished in just 1 week. Arey, Parle-G is something which everybody loves. I hope you also love Parle-G. So Parle-G खाओ, सब बढ़िया हो जाएगा. I guess higher rated placed player gets to choose an organ. I don't think so. In this tournament, they don't do with the rating. They don't do with the rating. Well, I keeps on shifting from this city to that city, but you can say that I am in Maharashtra. Basically in Pune, Mumbai, or my hometown. I have 3 places where I stay. Yes, Swad Bhare, Shakti Bhare, Parle-G. But now they have changed the packet of Parle-G. Earlier it was different, but the girl is same. This is the new Parle-G. So I don't like this new, the older one which I always liked. But okay, the taste is same. Okay, the game has started, guys. They are sticking with the same thing. Caro-Kann. Let's get back here. E5, bishop f5 has been played, and now what? Okay, we will be doing a little bit more faster commentary. Well, Avinash, my okay. Guys, let's focus on the chess. We will be talking about other things after some time. Let's try to understand what is going to happen. So this time I'll be making a little bit predictions also what will be happening, and let's see what is going to happen. A4 a5 is played. Usually in this position sometimes this knight can also jump, so c6 is protecting everything. A4 a5 was one of the moves, so black prevents everything on the queen side. Knight d2, very good move. Then rook e1, knight f1, knight g3, knight e3 is also one of the moves in this position. So let's see. Okay, he's going for the other side of the board, knight b3. He wants to protect against the c5 maybe. So the moves like bishop e3 might happen on the board. What do you think? I think it might happen. It might happen. Bishop d2. Okay, he is going for this pawn first. Okay, queen b6, very good. He is still putting the pressure, and somehow I feel like this knight might come to c8 square. You never know. This knight might come to c8 square, so that this bishop will come and then the castling will happen. Or like the previous game, knight f5 followed by bishop e7 might also be one of the options in this position. So h3 is played. But the drawback of knight f5 in this position is like g4 is being prepared, because after knight f5 g4, the knight h4 is not there. In the previous game the bishop was there, and this g4 was not that cool move, but here the bishop, yeah, knight g6. Okay, so that's why knight f5 is not played. He plays knight g6. Again he's going to play queen bishop 2. Okay, now the pawn on a5 is attacked, so bishop here. c3 might be played. Okay, they exchange the queens. Okay, they are going to exchange the queens. Queen into b4, a into b4 might be happening. Let's see what happens. Queen into b4, are they going to exchange the queens, or is he going to play something else? Okay, they exchange the queens. Bishop d3, so that this knight should not jump. Whenever the knight jumps, the bishop will be exchanged. Okay, they are going for the equal position, and I think at some point white might get to play a5. If the pawn comes to a5 square, then it will be constant passed pawn which black needs to take care. But one more thing is also there, guys, which I feel like if the king e7 followed by rook a7 and rook a8, we can pressurize the pawn here, because b6 not b5, b6 can be one of the moves, because the rook on a1 will be hanging. So we don't know exactly whether black will be playing this move or not. Are we stuck here? Okay, I'll just refresh the page if it's we are stuck here. Okay, after bishop d3 they have not played anything. Okay, c5 has been played. This is quite interesting, because you need to open up the position. Understandable, quite understandable, because black is little bit stuck, I will say. White is already having a little bit upper hand. Will this bishop go to b5 square and put pressure on this knight, because our threat will be knight into c5 and capturing the knight here on d7. Yeah, he just captures the knight into c5, which I was not thinking exactly, but okay, who knows what is going to happen. Bishop rook a5 is played, the pawn on c5 is hanging. Are we going to see something like c3 can also be possible. Bishop b5 check. Okay, c3 can also be possible in this position, because if we play c3, if we capture, then we have b4. The rook needs to go back, and then we will capture the pawn on c3. But in all these variations, e5 pawn is a weakness. Yeah, bishop b5. Yeah, guys, I will say, like, if you are new here, do like the stream, guys. Do like the stream and subscribe to the channel also if you are new here, because I have said this thing multiple times, but let's see how many of you subscribe to the channel, and then how the things going on. Okay, fine. So let's come back to the game, guys. Rook e1 is played to consolidate this position, and once the rook is supporting the pawn, the knight might be jumping to d4 square. So I feel like white is already having a great position, guys. c3, this is the move which I was talking. Now if b into c3 will be played, b4 is coming. So this pawn structure followed by knight d4 is simply crushing, man. Crushing. White is Wesley So is going to win the first game, I think. Wesley So is going to win. Now rook will go back, and then knight d4 will come in the game, followed by g3, b4, f4. Okay, what not. c6 means 3 versus 1 is pretty difficult, guys. Knight should come on the d4 square. White is already having a great position, I think. White will win. What is your prediction? Will white win? Okay, he played rook c1. He wants to capture the pawn on c3. Fine. Knight f4. Rook into c3. If you play, then what is happening? We can just capture the pawn, right? Yeah, I can capture the pawn. Rook into c3. Yeah, rook into c3 is simple. Okay, he captured bishop into bishop e4, knight. Okay, if we move the knight, then his idea is to capture the g2. So what to do? We have 2-3 options here. We have 2-3 options. And if you don't do that thing, the bishop will be capturing on f3 anyhow, because if the knight gets exchanged, then it should be okay, I think, for black to defend the position, because this bishop is not that active. So white needs to take a decision whether to give up the pawn on g2 or not. This knight d4 is something which I might play, because if knight d4 is played, the bishop can never come back in the game, and the moves like c6 or something like that are always there in the air, are always there. So knight d4, if Wesley So goes for that move, I will not be surprised. I will not be surprised. Okay, he plays a5. He's saying like, okay, you want to capture there, capture. Now f6 is played. Will you capture here, guys? The pawn on f6 can be captured, maybe, I think. But white, black is also trying to get his pawns in the center of the board. Means he's also trying to push the pawns. That's what I will say. He's also fighting. Okay, h4. He's saying like, okay, you capture here, g5. Okay, h into g5, a5. Yeah, a5 was something which is a brilliant move, I'll say, because with the a5 move, the bishop on b5 is now opened up. Once the bishop on b5 is opened up, then we might think what is happening. So g3. So come on, I'm hoping that Wesley So will definitely do something. Our Vasuli Bhai is going to do complete Vasuli or not. We are going to see, guys. We're going to see. Maxi Bogus is playing against GMWSO. So now maybe we can capture on f6 or not, because now the pawn on e5 is being attacked by the knight as well as the bishop, pawn on f6. So we need to capture on f6, I think. Yeah, he captured there. Now what? Okay, we will just keep the pawns just like that. Maybe c6 might be coming on the board. If c6, okay, he did not play. What did he play? H into g5, h into g5, fine. Yeah, he's digging on the queen side, because 3 versus 1 is there, and if one of the passed pawn comes on that side of the board, that it will be good for him. So one thing is like knight h2 is played. I did not like this move. Why to play the knights at such a bad position? I don't feel like good here, because here knight e5 might be happening on the board very soon to control the knight's activity. Yeah, knight came in the center of the board. He shouldn't act he shouldn't have allowed that thing. Maybe knight d2 was much more better to just attack the bishop here, because see, one more thing is there, that after knight d2, rook h8, even if it comes, there was a checkmate threat, and so we can always dislodge this bishop from this square, and once the bishop goes away, then there will not be checkmate threats around white's king. So I would have preferred that position, but now he is playing in a different way. I don't know exactly why did he play like that. He's being a little bit passive. Maybe the time control is something which is making him play a little bit passive in this position. Rook e4, really, Nishant? I don't know exactly, because maybe you might understand it much more better, but I don't have that much understanding that rook e4 was better or not. If it's engine move, then maybe it's yes, because I'm not using any engines to look at the moves. I'm just trying to get into the game by myself, so that I'll remember about this game afterwards also, because I'm thinking by my own. Okay, he has played f3, guys. He has played f3, rook into h2. What a move! Wow. If now king into h2, then knight f3 check is coming. Oh god, knight f3 check is coming. But is it good for him or not? You can capture rook into f3. c6 is played. Wow, the pawn is going to be there or not? Now b into c3, bishop into c3, rook will be coming, then b5. Okay, man, what is happening? Is he going to give this check? Rook h8 check is also coming. Rook h8, king h1, king g1, rook h1. Okay, he plays. He is saying like, okay, now I'm going to capture the pawn. Now the c7 pawn can be played. Should we play c7 or with the idea of playing bishop to d7 and playing c8 queen? So after c7, how to prevent against the bishop d7 threat? This is a big question. Maybe b6 is one of the moves, but we can play a6. Bishop b7 will be prevented. Still, we have the threat of this move. This is getting tricky, guys. Will he play c7 or not? Because I don't see it's good to capture on b7. Still thinking he's having only 30 seconds, guys. Wesley So is having less time, and we have seen Wesley So has played pretty different moves. Oh my god. Okay, he has played this move. Check here. Okay, the pieces are getting exchanged. Now what? This is a serious threat is there after this capture. If he doesn't capture, if he captures also, then what can we do? Okay, come on, man. Play it. Bishop into f1 is also one of the moves, but bishop f1 is not good. Okay, he has played bishop f1, guys. Bishop into c6, what? b5. Now we will be playing bishop g2. Wesley So is back in the game, guys. Bishop g2 is coming. If we exchange the bishop, then a6 will come, a7 and a8 queen. Oh my god. The pawn is queening. This king is very far from the pawn. This queen is very far from the pawn. This is not a draw. White will definitely win. Bishop g2 is coming, guys. Bishop g2 is coming, and a6, a7, a8 queen will be happening because the bishop will be exchanged on this diagonal. If the bishop is not there, then the pawn will be queening. This is not a draw. White is winning. White is winning. White is definitely winning because this bishop is getting exchanged. So Magnus Carlsen is under pressure, guys. He will be losing the first game. And look at game. Like, okay, I still, fingers are crossed that Wesley So should win the game. He is still playing. He is still thinking. Magnus Carlsen still thinking in this position what to do. Okay, there is only one chance is like he might give up the bishop on c6 to bishop into b5. Is he going to do that or not? Hoping that something will happen. But okay, even if you play bishop into b5, bishop into b5. Okay, let's suppose this might happen on the board. But if king e7, okay, not that. King e7, then bishop c6, b into c6, a6, king d7, a7, then king c7, a8 is a queen. So that is also not going to help you. Bishop into b5 is also lost. Oh. And no, it's not game over. They will be playing the next game also because second tiebreak, whoever wins, it will be there. So Wesley So is going to strike in the first game. That's what we think. But second game is also very important because in the second game, Magnus Carlsen will be white. And we know that Magnus Carlsen is always very strong with the white pieces. And if he's going for the e4, because he cannot really go for the moves which are very easy, he needs to go for the aggressive moves the way he played in the third game yesterday. Okay, bishop d7 is played, guys. So a6, he captures here, and there is no way that black can prevent the pawn from queening. Even if you play bishop c8, a7, bishop b7, then bishop g2, and the pawn is queening. This is game over, guys. This is game over. Magnus is completely lost. Magnus is completely lost. Amazing, amazing. Okay, d3 is one of the moves in this position which we can play. Yes, d3 is there. Now what to do after d3? Okay, after d3 we have bishop into d3. Still bishop c6. I will go for what? Which move should I play? Bishop into d3 is good, or should I just play bishop into d3, king e5? Okay, king can come. Okay, he is playing that move. I still have bishop g2, bishop g2, bishop f1, bishop g2 is there. Bishop f1, bishop g2, and after that it's over. Don't flag, man. Bishop f1. Yes, come on. He has played bishop f1, right? Come on. Bishop g2 is going to come on the board, and it's over. Now he will resign, definitely. He will. Okay, he has won the game. Wesley So has won the game, guys. Bishop f1. Very good. One win. True loss was Levi. Yes. So Carlsen, Carlsen is under pressure, guys. This is amazing game. Amazing game. I really love this game. The way he played, it all changed after this a5 move. He got the pawn majority on the queen side. 1 versus 3. 1 versus 3. Guys, if you are new here, do like the stream. Okay, support the channel, guys. Your support means a lot for us. It means a lot. Yeah, it was a super end game, right? It was a super end game, guys. Likes your prediction that Wesley will win. This is going to be true. Yeah, I really want Wesley So to win this tournament. Really. Yeah, the predictions are going to happen true only. It's going to be true. Yeah, I want Wesley So to win the game. I don't know why. But ever since yesterday, I am just rooting for Wesley So, and when he won, I was happy. I was happy about it. Okay, h3 and then knight g6, queen e1. He captured everything. Bishop d3. This is a good learning lesson for me also, because I never really studied the Caro-Kann games in depth. Means I have seen these games a little bit, but not this kind of closed Caro-Kann games, because I have seen other games where they play bishop f5 and the pawns are exchanged on the e4 square. Then it is a usual setup which happens many times. The next game will happen very soon, guys. Maybe. Yeah, here this was a little bit like new for me, so I was also learning. But the c3 move and this b4, this I was also kind of expecting that it might happen. What is the meaning of winning on demand? Well, winning on demand means when losing or trying is not like if you lose or draw, then you are out of the contention. So that is like you have to win. So that is the demand of the situation. That is called as the winning on demand. And winning on demand is something which Carlsen has done many times. He has won pretty good in this kind of situation. So he is not like a normal player. He is a pretty strong player. But the way I'm telling you, in World Chess Championship match in 960, like 960 World Chess Championship, Wesley So won against Carlsen in tiebreaks and everything. So he just crushed Magnus Carlsen in 960. And again, maybe that kind of confidence or something like that in Wesley So, that's why he's playing here also and against Magnus Carlsen. That's kind of maybe means the way he's fighting since yesterday, he is not accepting the draws or something, because we have seen this kind of ways, the way Wesley So is playing, not accepting draws or anything. This is how Magnus Carlsen has already played against many players in past. So he is giving him the same medicine which he gives to the other people. So that is something which is very difficult to handle also sometimes, because you are not prepared for this kind of nature also from your opponent. You are always dominating the word. Everybody is like, okay, I cannot fight against him. He is giving me a draw, so I should accept it. No. Wesley So is saying no for all this thing, whatever it takes. He's saying like whatever it takes, I'm just going to fight. And his attitude is really amazing, I'll say. Thank you, Sujash. He's up. Whatever it takes, his attitude is very great. So let's suppose in next game, let's suppose Carlsen wins the next game and it goes to the Armageddon, then what will happen? I'm not hoping that it will be Armageddon, but I'm just saying like it might be it. If it happens, then what is your prediction? Do you think that the game will go into the Armageddon, or it is not going to be in Armageddon? They are just going to win the game just like that. Okay, d4 is you are suggesting d4 in the position. Okay, fine. Carlsen will play d4 definitely. Yesterday also, when he wanted to win in the third game, he went for the d4, and the moves like g4 and all came on the board. That was also very fascinating, I'll say. But you never know. In the tie breaks, you need to play very precisely. It's not just about the opening. When it comes to tie break, it's also about the nerves. Like you need to be very strong, because I have played okay, here Ashish is suggesting like I think Armageddon will happen. Definitely it might happen. It might happen, guys. You never know that it will happen or not. But we can we analyze the game, cause there was some drawing possibilities for Maggie, I guess. Yeah, definitely we can look at the game, definitely. But when was the drawing possibilities, we need to figure it out. Obviously this position there were drawing possibilities were there, but here when this was happened, rook here, rook check, king here, and then rook h1, this is lost. When he captured the rook into f1, I think this is lost position for him. So this is not there. The drawing possibility was not there, because bishop was doing great job on this diagonal. Means bishop was able to come on this f1 g2 diagonal. So Armageddon is the game where means when the tie break is there, you need to decide. Like in other sports, there are like that over is then 6 balls will be given, and you will be getting free hit, or you can say like in football, free hits are there. but here if free hits are not there, on Armageddon the side which is having the black pieces will be having 1 minute extra, and 1 minute less, I think. Okay, the game has started, guys. We'll talk about the Armageddon afterwards if this game happens to be in the favor of Magnus Carlsen. So they have gone for the d4 opening and a6. Oh my god, a6. A4 might be coming. If a4 comes, then it will be Queen's Gambit accepted is there on the board, guys. And he doesn't go for that thing. Wesley So plays b5, bishop b3 and bishop d3. These are the two moves which are there. Bishop e2 is also there. There are plenty of moves possible in this position. Bishop e2, d into c5. Then okay, if black wants to go for the endgame, then bishop into c5, queen into d8, king into d8, rook d1, king e7, rook d8 is there. Okay, yeah, so we are hoping for the endgame, guys. Here queen into d8, king d8, rook d1, king e7, and the game will be equalish. I have played this position from both the sides, like white also and black also, and I feel more comfortable playing from the black side somehow. So I'll be flipping the board because I am supporting Wesley So here. You might say that my commentary is a little bit biased, but what can I say? I want Wesley So to win today. So even if he draws the game, that will be good enough for us. Okay, knight g3, knight bd7. Okay, this is all theory, guys. This is all theory. Knight bd7. Okay, okay, fine. Now so here white has the choice to capture the knight into c5, the knight into c5, and the game will be okay, because here even if white is having two bishops, the thing is that the bishop on c1 is not really in the game, and when you are playing with the bishops, your position should be open. If your position is not open, guys, then it's not good for the bishops. And we have already seen that Wesley So managed with the knights quite well in the tie breaks. Like before the tie breaks, he managed that thing very well, and he managed to win against Magnus Carlsen. Also, I think it was in the third game where he won against Magnus Carlsen. And okay, the e4 square is something which black will be very happy to control, e4 or d3, because if he gets the control of this square, then he'll be very happy. Now the bishop is being attacked. We have two choices here. One is rook b8. Yeah, rook b8 will be played. Knight into b7, rook into b7. Yeah, this bishop was very important, guys. Now black is not having the double bishop on the board, but definitely he has good activity of the pieces. Like if you are going for the end game, then we always know this thing that in the end game. Okay, I need to refresh the page. I think the time is stuck somehow. Okay, time was stuck. Okay, fine. So let's look at the game from the other side of the board. Guys, are you still there with me? Are you still there with me? Just let me know, guys. Or you are gone, everybody gone, and I'm alone here talking about the game. Okay, Sachin is here with me. Okay, good to know. Okay, this game might be interesting after some time, because this game is going on very slow, and it will develop. Definitely it will develop after some time. Rook c7, the rook is going to come on the c8 square. Rook will definitely come on the c8 square. If rook is going to come there, then what will white do? White might play rook c1, just being on this file, which is okay. Rook d1, very understandable. But one more thing is there, the d3 square needs to be protected from white side. Okay, if you are going to just give up that d3 square, it will not be a good idea for you. So rook c8, very good. This is all. The rook c1 might be one of the possibilities in the position, but if you go for the rook c1, what will black do? Okay, bishop a7 followed by, okay, he is going for this rook's open file. He wants the open file for the rook, guys. Okay, we have 2-3 options just to open up the position. We can even play bishop back. Well, my favorite is Wesley So, no doubt. I am quite comfortable about it. Wesley So is my favorite, and I really want him to win the game. That's why I have flipped the side also from the white side to black side, because I am rooting for Wesley So. I am his fan. Okay, bishop d6 is played from the black side. Still, it is very slow. After some time, maybe. So Wesley So has a very solid position. That's what I say. And you can even see on the board that he is having more time also on the clock. So he is putting Magnus Carlsen under pressure, and he is asking him like, okay, now I am already like 1 point ahead. I just need a draw. Okay, he has taken the risk, guys. He has taken the risk. Now what to do? Here, rook into c3 is one of the moves. A into b5 will not be that cool, because knight into b5, rook c6, and then knight into d6, rook into d6, rook into d6. Then bishop b4 will be coming on the board, because that will be too many pins on the board. So what to do? We can play rook into c3 followed by a into b5. That is what I will play on here. But after rook into c3, bishop d7 is there. Okay, bishop b5 came as a big surprise to me. I was not at all expecting this thing. Maybe Wesley So is also not expecting, but how strong is this move? We really don't understand. I don't know exactly why this move is played. Rook into c3, a into b5, knight into b5. We already looked at this thing. Rook c8. Yeah, 1 minute. It makes a difference only when the position is strong, or when the position is like that. But here, after bishop into b5, anything can happen, guys. Magnus Carlsen has taken the risk, whatever he wants from the position. Now the time is also recovering. He is not behind in time anymore. The times are going to be there. 3 minutes are there on the board. Both the sides are almost equal. Rook c3, then bishop into c3. Yeah, rook into c3, bishop into c3, and then a into b5 will be good, no? Then white will be having 1 2 3. Okay, he has gone for that thing. Okay, rook c6 I will play. Then knight into d6, rook into d6, rook into d6, bishop b4 will be okay. In doing all those things, the thing is that many pieces are getting exchanged. That is not something good for white. Okay, he is relying on the 2 pawns which he is having on this side of the board. Yeah, it is a very great move, I'll say. Like rook c6 should be played here somehow, I feel, or maybe he can move the bishop or not. Okay, but the problem with rook c6 is like after knight d6, rook d6, bishop b4 can be played first. What are we going to do? Okay, after bishop b4, okay, he goes for the knight a1, knight a7. Okay, bishop e5. He is ready to give up the bishop. He's saying like, okay, I'm going to capture on b2 square. So white doesn't seem to be slowing down in this position, because he has this extra pawns on this side of the board, and he will be very happy to push those pawns. Oh my god, bishop b5, what a move. Two connected passed pawns is amazing, man. Amazing. This is going to be very tough fight for Wesley, because until now he seemed that he is controlling everything. Everything is under control, but now suddenly after bishop b5, everything has changed. Huh. This is interesting, guys. This is pretty interesting. Do you think like Armageddon is on the way? The way the game is going on, it feels that the Armageddon is going to happen very soon. The tie breaks are going to happen. Knight into c8, rook into c8, and the pawn on a4 is going to be pushed forward. First of all, you need to capture, like we need to support the pawn on b2. How we are going to do that thing, I don't know exactly, but definitely the pawn on b2 is very valuable for white. He cannot just give up that pawn, or he. Okay. There are only two options, like you can play only rook b1 or rook d2. One of the two will be played, rook b1 or rook d2. Apart from that, I don't think so there is anything. But rook d2 involves something risky also. Knight e4 will be playing, attacking the rook, and that is also not so cool. So, okay, black's pieces are not dead, guys. Black's pieces are not dead. Black is still in the game, because the bishop plus the knights, if they manage to stop the pawns in their tracks, then it will be good for him. Rook b1 is suggested by Nilesh here, okay. Rook b1, rook a8, a3. Now the knight should come and they should land on the light squares. If the knights defend the position on the light squares, then everything will be cool. Means black will be able to defend the position quite well. Now the time is also getting very low. 2 minutes versus 1 minute. Magnus Carlsen still is in time pressure, guys. The knight comes into the game with knight d5, rook c1 is played. Okay, what to do in this position? Should we play f5? Okay, he is stopping this kind of e4 move so that the knight on d5 should not move anywhere. In future, I will not be surprised if the king d6, knight c5, this kind of, okay, he is going for the other side of the board, g5, okay. Black is playing, okay, come on, Wesley So. You also bring your king up, king d6 can be one of the moves, okay. He doesn't want to play anything, he just want to play the moves on the other side of the board. He goes for the h5 move. Okay. Magnus Carlsen is thinking too many, like he's spending too much time. Maybe he is trying to gather the things what to do in this position. Rook c2 is played. Will he play g4? Okay, now, okay. He's just fixing the pawns on this side of the board so that he will, Miss White will never get a chance to do anything on this side of the board. All his concern will be related to the pawns which are there on the queen side. And once the pawn on the queen side will be stopped, then the game will be much more easier to play on that side of the board. So we are hoping that he will manage to draw the game and win this championship, guys. Champions Chess League Skilling Open champion is going to be Wesley So. Yeah, it's not easy to push the pawns. It's not easy. The knight is also coming back in the game, guys. Knight is also coming back. Knight e4 is always there on the board. That is always there. Because the pawn on a3 is the main problem. No, rook a8 was a very nice move because b4 was never longer a possibility because rook into a3 is always there on the board. So he goes for the f4. He wants to exchange as many pawns as he can on the other side of the board, because once he exchanges more number of pawns on this side of the board, he can always give up one piece on for these two pawns. Even if he gives up one piece, then the game might be ending in a draw very soon, because if all pieces are exchanged, bishop versus rook is likely to be a draw. It will not be that much difficult for him to defend the position. So let's see how he's going to exchange. We can see that two pawns are already exchanged on this side of the board. So e3 pawn is a weakness now. Knight into g4 might be played on the board so that we can come on the e3 square, but e4 is going to come on the board. So maybe h into g4 is also good here, just trying to hang on to the position. And one more thing, if you see that the knight will be having a very good square on e4 because there is no pawn. Okay, he goes for the knight g4 check, and now where to play. We have this move, but that move will bring the rook in the game. Rook c6 will be checkmate. So we need to be careful. We need to be careful. White is having some chances. Rook c1 is on the move. Time pressure is there. Yeah, time pressure is there, guys. The knight is he has asked this knight to move now. Knight e3 might be one of the moves. Knight e3 might be one of the moves. So what to do? But knight e3 means your knight will be stuck there. Knight will not be having any squares, so that doesn't make any big sense to me to play our knight there. But okay, even the rook is going to come on c6, or rook should come on the a6 square. Okay, he plays that move. What a move, man. What a move. He doesn't want to move anything. He wants to keep the pieces as it is, and he is putting pressure on Magnus Carlsen. He's having just 20 seconds, guys. His time is going down. His time is going down. What is going to happen in this board? It is going to be very exciting. Rook c1, he goes back. Okay, man. Is he going to capture the pawn on g2 followed by knight into h4? Is he going to do that? Oh my god. If it happens on the board, then it will be very amazing, because he will be having one extra pawn on this side of the board, and that will decide the game. I think somehow Magnus Carlsen is going to lose his championship. Knight g2 he has played, guys. He has played knight g2. Bishop f2. Okay, what? Bishop c5 check is coming. So we can just move the knight. Maybe knight h4, knight f4 check. King will be moving, and then we can push the pawn. Very good, very good. Knight g2 is played. Knight f4. Okay, he has given check from the other side of the board. Then this knight, bishop into b2. Okay, he's saying like, I don't care about this pawns. I just want to exchange everything. Bishop c5. He captures this pawn. Oh my god. Rook c1. If you play, then okay, this is not going to help him. Knight into e6. This is a draw. This is a draw, man. Very good. Wesley So has done it, guys. He has won the tie breaks. Wesley So has done it. He has won the tie breaks. He is the winner. Wow. Amazing, 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 amazing chess. So he has done it, guys. Draw was needed, and he has got this thing. And amazing. It's a draw. Wesley So has won the Skilling Open, guys. Skilling Open. Wesley So OB should be there in our chat, guys. Support. It was a thrilling. The previous game was also amazing, and this game also tiebreak. He just crushed him. He showed that why he was fighting till the starting, because every time he went back, because every day he lost the first game, and after that he came back very strongly in the second game. He showed that he has the character. He has the character. Thank you, Sujash. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you guys for being there with me. I hope that you enjoyed also with me. I also enjoyed the games thoroughly, and we'll be meeting very soon, every single day. So guys, not only the streams, you should also look at the other videos also which are there. But all those things are apart. But the thing is that I'm very happy. Our Vasuli Bhai has won finally. Mera future bhi predict karo, Atul Bhai. What can I predict? I was not predicting anything. I was just supporting Wesley So, nothing else. I just supporting. I am his fan. I was just supporting him. Nothing else. There was no prediction. It was just the wishful thinking, you say, no? That was there. So guys, even if you are leaving here, I'll just say, like, don't forget to like the stream before you leave, and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. I'll be meeting very soon with something new here. Thanks for being there with me and enjoying with me. Okay, I can see. Good night, guys. Good night. It is almost 2:12, and thanks for being there. Sachin, Ashish, Nishant, Nilesh, Shams, and other people who are there. Thank you very much, guys. Good night. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.